On January 24th, a Russian military drone struck a 10-story residential building on the outskirts of Kiev, Ukraine. The drone carried a small explosive charge, nowhere near enough to cause structural collapse, but that wasn't the real danger. The impact ignited the building's EPS insulation, a combustible material that fueled a devastating fire. The fire and the toxic smoke, not the explosion itself, led to the deaths and injuries of civilians. In this case, the insulation became the fire load, turning the facade into a weapon. You can see that the fire has spread not only upwards from the 6th floor to the 10th, but also downwards and to the site around the building perimeter, despite the fact that the system might be classified as B-rated. The issue with EPS insulation is more complicated when it's used in existing buildings as a retrofitting strategy. EPS insulation is to go-to material for thermal performance upgrade of the existing panel buildings in Eastern Europe. The EPS insulation on the building in the Ukraine was not installed originally at the time of the construction of the building. It is common for individual apartment owners to install insulation locally to improve thermal performance of individual flats or group of flats. In these cases, EPS insulation only spans one floor and may not present that much of a fire safety risk. However, if multiple apartment owners are to install insulated render cladding at different times, the result will be just as dangerous. There will be a continuous, uninterrupted EPS insulation system spanning multiple floors.